Oh, hearing this song. Okay, this was something that I had wanted to make a video on. Nintendo's like music thing makes no sense. One of the streams that I had, people had brought up their like that they listen to game music, and I was like, oh, like I don't really do that. Like once in a while, I'll look up a song on YouTube, but like that's about it. But I think because it was on my mind, I was like while I was at work, I was like, you know, it'd honestly be kind of cool to like listen to some Mario music. So I went on Apple Music, like pretty much knowing, like I don't know if it hit me, like as I was typing it in, like it's not gonna come up. So sure enough, I look it up, and it only has like knockoff versions of it. And of course, I put in Sonic, and wouldn't you know, Sonic is right there. They had soundtrack for 1 and 2. They even had like both versions, like Genesis and like Master System, I believe. Like they had like both versions or something. And then they had like a greatest hits Sonic thing, and then they had like a Crush 40 greatest hits thing. And I was jamming out to friggin' Crush 40. It was amazing. And I literally like couldn't listen to Nintendo music if I wanted to. Well, if I did, it'd be like knockoff versions. And I'm not talking like covers, like they were just not the legit versions. Like it wasn't like someone trying to do like a cool cover on guitar. It just made me think about how, remember when Nintendo was doing the takedowns on that one channel that was doing like, I believe they were doing extended versions of a bunch of songs. It was like Silver Gunner or something like that. I get Nintendo, like, you know, it is Nintendo's music, so I understand them, like, maybe they were, like, afraid that the person, like, could make money off just doing that. Like, I don't know what it was. But they had the right to take it down. Like, I assumed when they did that, I was like, oh, like, well, they're gonna do that because they'll have their own, like, naive me. They'll make, like, their own channel, and they'll put their songs on there. Like, perfect. No. They just took the channel down. And you know all that did? Was it caused other channels to do it. Because you can still type in literally any Nintendo song you want, and it'll be on there. So, like, I don't understand, like, so it solved nothing. And they still won't provide it. So I do not understand it. Like, so with Apple Music, it's not there either. So, like, I don't understand. I just don't get how a company can so consistently do things where it's like, oh, like there'll be a follow-up. Like they did that because they're gonna do like a thing. Like, no. And it's insane too, because I feel like they have the most nostalgic hold on people. Like people would absolutely go on Apple Music and Spotify and listen to that stuff, for sure. For sure they would. But you know where Nintendo releases it? On their the games that are only available for a limited time. They literally have the soundtracks of Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy on that 3D All-Stars game. Which I like that game. Like, it's convenient having them all there. No, see, like, you're putting dollar signs for, like money. This is what makes no sense. They don't make any money now. Because they don't give us the option to give them money and listen to the music. That's what I'm not understanding. Like, nobody is buying 3D... Well, you can't even get 3D All-Stars anymore. But when you could, nobody bought that and went like, I don't know if I'm going to get it. Oh, this soundtrack's on there? Oh, I'll get it now. There's no way. Like, everyone's different, but I honestly would argue that not a single person did that. Like, there is a chance literally not a single purchase was done because of that soundtrack being on there. I don't get it, because, like, that's what you would think. It'd be like, oh, it's got to be money. Like, it's got to be money. But then they don't do the thing to make the money. That's what I don't understand. They could literally have their own YouTube channel and just get AdSense. Like an official Nintendo Music YouTube channel. Because what I don't get is, like, they went through to have they were putting, like, takedowns or whatever on that other channel. Whatever it was, claims, takedown, I don't know exactly what the term was, but the person was getting, like, claims or takedowns, whatever, and they just decided, like this isn't worth it. But you literally can still type those songs in, and other people have uploaded it. Like, it's never gonna stop. So, like, why doesn't Nintendo just make their own thing? I literally don't get the logic at all. Because normally when things happen, like, I honestly don't even like talking about some of the stuff that Nintendo does, because I try to... Like, Nintendo does annoying things, but I try to think of it like... Okay, but what was their reason? Like, we may not like the reason, but like, what was the reason? And sometimes it literally just feels like it's just straight up like, well, we own this, so we just don't want anyone doing anything with it. Which, like, I get it, but at the same, but like, why don't you guys do anything with it? Is what I don't get. Like, why wouldn't you? It would take like one employee like a day to do that. I feel like. It couldn't take that much to make their own YouTube channel and put their own music on it. And, like, clearly they pay attention because they knew to take that one channel down. Or to like, put the claims or whatever. And it's weird, too, because the only music soundtracks I can think of was, like, Banjo-Kazooie had a CD you could get, and Dongyang Country had a CD you could get. Did Nintendo ever sell a CD? I think the Wii Mario All-Stars, like, 30th anniversary or something, came with a CD. Like, I don't even think they, like, sold a CD you could just buy, like, singly. Just the CD. So even back then, I don't even think they were doing it. I just don't get it, dude. And then, don't even get me started on shirts, dude. Nintendo could make a freaking killing off of merch. But you literally just have to rely on, like, Redbubble to get a shirt. Like, Nintendo will go through and, like, take that stuff down, too. And it's like, okay, I get it. Like, it's Nintendo stuff. But then they don't do any... That's right, they don't do anything. Like, dude, slap K. Rool on a friggin' t-shirt. I'll buy it. Like... I just wish that they would take the stuff where they're like, oh, fans are doing all this stuff. Maybe they want it. Like, maybe we would like some of this stuff. No. We'll just take it down. Which, again, they have the right. Like, it's their stuff. But, like, wouldn't they take that and go like, oh, like, fans would like to purchase these things. And we could make money off of these things. Like, no. Is that just where they're a bajillion-dollar company and they just don't care about extra profit? Like, I don't get it. Nintendo is content with being the richest company in Japan. They don't need to be the richest company in the universe. It just makes no sense. I genuinely just don't understand. It's kind of crazy, though, because it literally was a moment of, like, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Because I was listening to Sonic music because I couldn't listen to Mario music. Well, it was either that or, like, I think I wanted to listen to Dongyang Country music, but still. I was working and listening to friggin' Live and Learn. Live and Learn!